Hey everybody, and welcome back. My name is Michael and I post weekly videos here about swimming, biking, and running. And in this video, I am going to share another Zwift race with all of you. Like many other people during these coronavirus stay-at-home orders, I too have been venturing into the world of Zwift racing. I am not experienced in this realm, but have really been enjoying the competition and the social aspect that it brings. As you can see on the screen, my watt per kg FTP is just over 4. So that puts me in the A category. I'm not a sandbagger here. I'm at the bottom of the barrel of the A category, but I'm gonna go ahead and sign up for the A race. Let's go ahead and jump to the start. In this video, I'm actually going to be sharing with you the mistakes I made in this video and what I hope to improve on in the future. Right from the start, it's not gonna take long for us to see the first mistake and really the compounding mistake that I make in this event. This event had a ton of starters, 800 plus starters. As you can see on the screen, my original goal was to stick to the front group. Like every Zwift race, the pace is exceptionally fast from the gun, and I am working as hard as I can to stay on the front. But that comes at a cost. As you can see in the top left, my heart rate has skyrocketed at 176, I think we get to 177 beats per minute. The first 5 minutes of this race, I had an average power of 377 watts, and for someone that only has an FTP of 302, that's a mistake. That's my first match that I've lit and something that's gonna be tough to recover from. But let's go ahead and move forward. It's at this point in the race that I decide to ease off the throttle a little bit. I need to back it down and I'm gonna drop to the second group on the road. As we continue forward a little bit, what you're seeing now is we hit a little bit of rollers, a little bit of gravel, plus or minus 2% on the elevation gain. But what you're also seeing on the screen is I'm still having to put out close to threshold work, but because of what I was doing earlier in the race, I just don't have it, and this is just a little bit too much for me at this point. So a compounding mistake at the start of the race, going too hard, too early, results in the second match getting lit. At this point in the race, I had to backspin for a couple seconds. It was actually very mentally difficult to get back in gear, but when the third group on the road rolled through, I was able to jump on to their wheel. Just a quick reminder, everyone, if you have not already subscribed below, please make sure to click that button and the bell notification so that you don't miss out on any of the future videos on this channel. Moving forward just a little bit, I am finally able to recover, at least mentally, and am able to get my running legs under me a little bit. Here you can see in front of us a small group of people that have been dropped from the group ahead of us, and we are again going through the rolling section of the course, and we were able to cover that gap I'm able to give a little bit of work as well, and it's starting to feel good. Even though, again, my heart rate is high, I'm putting out a lot of power, it's feeling good to be on the aggressive side as opposed to the defense constantly. So as we approach the finish, I'm riding with a group that has everyone in positions about 65 all the way down to 120, so a pretty big group on the road, and I want to salvage something out of this race. It hasn't gone as I had originally planned, but my thought is let's finish within the top 10 of this group that I'm riding with. That would be a phenomenal race based off the effort I've put forward so far. So as we get a little bit closer to the finish, I'm going to slow this down for you so you can see it in real time. This is going to be a sprint finish among this bunch. A terrible sprint finish and a terrible sprint positioning at the end. Obviously, looking at the race in its entirety, I think that there was really one mistake that was more crucial than the rest. That was the first one at the beginning of the race. Going out at 377 watts for the first 5 minutes is just not reasonable or maintainable for me, and it's set up for the compounding mistakes that you saw throughout this video. So moving forward from here, I need to better understand what are my limits early on in Zwift racing. Certainly for Zwift races, you have to go hard early to get with the group that you want to be with on the road, but you also have to race within your means. That's something I still need to figure out. I hope this video has been helpful for you. Hopefully you're able to learn a little bit from my mistakes. Obviously there was a lot of things or a lot of other mistakes in here that we didn't talk about, so if you feel like you saw something that you want to point out and call me out on, do so in the comments. I'd appreciate it. I'm here to learn. Also, if you found this video helpful, useful, or at least entertaining, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. It helps other people find this content, and make sure that you're subscribed below as well. Thanks for watching, everybody.